Well, ready to go outside, but Angela's decided that we have to go get coffee. So, fixing to head to town, get a little Hebrews coffee. Y'all hold on. We're going to start this video here in just a second, but coffee comes first every morning. Hey, Elijah, say hi. I do some.
Calvin's getting y'all run for his money. He's got a new lamb. He's going home.
Welcome back again, folks. Ryan Emmett, Strut Rooster Farm here. Been a little bit since we got back with you guys. Took last weekend off, went and did a little football clinic. So, love coaching football. Had to get a little learning done with the rest of the coaches. Come up a few things for this upcoming season. But, you know, it's Saturday. We're back here again. It is sunny, and we are going to start the Caterpillar build. So, hopefully we can get quite a bit done today, be able to show you guys exactly what a Caterpillar tunnel is and how we're going to use it. So stick with us, follow along, and we will show you this build. See you later, guys. All right, Caterpillar tunnel build has begun. We've got the ground underneath broken up decent right now, starting to get the purlins up. You guys can see it's going to be about 12 foot wide right here next into our high tunnel. So another opportunity to get some stuff out early in the ground. Just show you guys kind of how we've done some things here. Of course, using PVC, about 5 foot spacing on there. Just bending, once we get these rebar stakes driven into the ground, then what that allows us to do is put the pipes over it, and then we can connect it on. So it's one of those things that the PVC pipe should hold up for this season. Could be eventually we switch over to some aluminum top rail. It's going to last a lot longer, but definitely think that this is going to work out pretty good. Really excited about getting some vegetables in here. Give us another opportunity to get some things out earlier. Get a few more cherry tomatoes in, cabbage, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, things like that. Bring stuff to market a little bit sooner. There's Angela hiding in the Ranger. She doesn't think she's going to be on video. All right, here's the Caterpillar tunnel. Number one is done. You guys can see we had to move rather quickly, get a little bit of wind action up here. So, and there are times that wind was starting to catch the plastic. So I didn't want to stop, take pictures, and have the plastic turn into a really, really nice kite. But you guys can kind of see the way it works. Kind of get over here to the side. Kind of see, looks like Caterpillar's back. That's where it got the nickname from. Essentially what you do is, you guys saw how we had the purlin set. There's a rope that runs down the middle of the Caterpillar tunnel, and that acts as your top purlin, your top joint. I think I can show you guys that once I get inside here. But that rope connects to each of our PVC hoops, and then connects all the way down here to a 45-degree angle T-post. And we'll wrap that plastic around that T-post. That way it pulls it good and tight. Got good tight tension on that right there. So gets the wind from being able to take it, get a hold of it, get rid of it. And then after that, what we did with it was each of our little base connectors that I showed you earlier. You guys can see how, hold on one second. You can see down at the bottom, we just tied it's baling twine is basically what it is. Tied baling twine on and took it from purlin to purlin and went across. So you guys can see that makes an X, makes it good and snug down the middle. So it ought to hold up pretty well. We may have to come back and tighten down the ropes that we're using to hold down on the plastic, but overall pretty good. We got a little wind right now. You can tell it's not flapping in the wind. 40 foot long by 12 foot wide should give us about 480 usable square foot in there. So, and then we're going to have a second one that we'll put up next to the tractor tomorrow. Went ahead and got that spot tilled up. Got a little bit behind today, to be honest with you. As you can tell, the little Kubota is down right now. Not real sure what's going on with it. It did not want to run. Got about a row tilled and she just laid down something, and I picked up some bad diesel over the winter time, just sitting there, and drained the tank and bleed the lines, which is always fun on a diesel, and she should fire back. She will start back, she just won't keep running, so that tells me it's something with the fueling. So you guys can kind of tell. I'll step back here. Sorry about keeping getting my fingers in there, but we're at about half the size of what our big high tunnel is. So, you know, for a few $100s versus the several $1,000s on the high tunnel, definitely, you know, this is well worth it if it holds up. You know, we're hoping wind load doesn't get it too bad. And you guys can see here on the other side, plenty of room, get down in between. Could actually probably grow something here. Might be a good spot for some kind of trellis green beans, something like that. Plenty of water. Do have to worry about watershed. That is one of my big concerns right there. As I said, we've had issues with the high tunnel getting flooded out. So kind of concerned, you know, with the amount of water both of these are going to be moving. May have to put a little bit extra drainage in here. So we'll just kind of wait and see how that happens. So give me just a second. I'm going to get inside the high tunnel and show you guys what it looks like from the inside. So here we are, we're in the Caterpillar tunnel now. Remember what I was talking about before? We just got that single rope running down the middle. All right, you guys can kind of see where our ropes exit across the top of it, but they'll wrap around each of our PVC pipes. Makes those pipes, they're good and sturdy, and they're not going anywhere. As you can tell, not a lot of movement. We will get a little wind action up here, so it'll be interesting to see, but you guys can see there's quite a bit of usable space. Even down here on the end, you know, we'll have to pay attention to, you know, how cold it's actually getting, but we've got some usable space down here on the end. And again, I apologize. For some reason, I guess because I've taken a couple weeks off, keep getting my fingers in the video, but you know, overall about 480 square foot of usable space in here. Be able to put some early cherry tomatoes in here. Should be able to run a line down the middle and do some lower and lean on these in here. Maybe a couple taller T-posts to hold it up. It's not as tall as what our high tunnel is. It's about 6.5 foot tall. So plenty of room for me to walk through here. I'm about 6'2 3/4, 6'3", right in there somewhere. So plenty of room to walk through, not worried about hitting my head. Plenty of width in here. Should be able to get good 3 rows of action in here. Do need to get down here where we bunched up the plastic. I've got a little bit of space, a gap at the bottom where wind's gonna get in, air's gonna get in. So little things like that we need to get fixed, we need to work on. But as you guys can see, I feel pretty good about this, how it turned out. The PVC pipe is probably, if I had a number one concern, it's going to be it. You know, 2 factors on that. They say that PVC and plastic, when they touch, it'll cause the PVC to degrade. It'll also cause the plastic to degrade. So I'm going to watch that and kind of see. Just searching around on the internet, you never know. Some people have used it, had good success. Others have not. I want to see how it goes. I'm cheap. I want to save money. And, you know, eventually, if this is something that we feel like we can utilize here on the farm full time, then, you know, we'll go to what is more of a top rail for fencing. It's a little bit lighter. It's not a conduit size or toughness of metal pipe, but it would do a really good job. So that would be an investment for the future if we feel like, hey, it's something that we can really get these things going, really start utilizing. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering, hey, how do you get in and out? It's pretty simple. Just go over to the side, go to the side of your high tunnel, reach down, you're gonna grab it, pull it out, and then step out. So, and then, you know, once you're done, you know, you can grab it, just bunch it back up down at the bottom, make sure you got it all covered up, good to go. I think in heavy wind opportunities, if we're gonna see a lot of wind, a lot of rain, I may sandbag the bottom in a few places. Definitely each end where I've got it bunched up. I'm gonna definitely sandbag that. That is just something I picked up on that they say is really beneficial to these tunnels. Make sure that they're really locked down and good and tight. So definitely we'll go ahead and do that. But take a step back here. Overall, you know, Caterpillar tunnel number 1, pretty happy with it. Looks pretty good. Looks nice next to the high tunnel. Think we're gonna get some good production. Bring you guys into the actual high tunnel. I'll show you where Angel was at last week. She actually planted a few turnips and some onions, and she's saying she's gonna get some radishes in here tomorrow. So just some early crop to kind of get some things going in here, but I'll show you guys The onions are looking great right now. So you can guys see, you know, it's about a pound of onions we've got, and they're really starting to come up. They're looking good. And she's got some turnips. We got to get in, thin those out, and they're looking really good. Apparently she's planting something else down here. I have no idea what it is. I'll have to ask her, but just trying to utilize as much space as what we can in the high tunnel. And then of course, here in a couple weeks, you know, we're gonna have our tomatoes going, ready to get those in this high tunnel. I'm gonna tell y'all, it's warm in here right now. This is about, I think it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's about 90 degrees in here. I'm already starting to sweat. So it's definitely gonna be warm enough. We just gotta keep it dry. Hopefully all the rain's coming next week, we don't get flooded out. That is a major concern that I have right now. I've seen predictions of over 2 inches of rain over the next couple of weeks, or actually, excuse me, over 7 inches of rain over the next several weeks. One thing I do want to show you, and we're just using it as an experiment right now. Guys, I've decided in life, kale and cockroaches are gonna survive and take over the world. We left those in trays. We didn't have room to plant them, and they've grown, and we've harvested from those trays all winter long. So kale is one of those things that's going to keep growing, and it is loving it. And shoot, we may replant it this next couple weeks. All right, folks. Well, I appreciate you watching this video. Hope you guys liked the update. Angela and I put in quite a bit of work today. Again, you know, building the Caterpillar tunnel is nothing that we've ever done before. And, you know, there's kits out there available, but for $1,000, I felt like doing DIY and just to see if it's something that's going to be usable here on the farm. But right now, Ose has asked me to come over and to till up a spot for some of his flowers that he's got coming in. So I'm going to take the Kubota over and hit a couple spots for him real quick. That way he can expand his flower garden. But as far as us, Angela and I are going to continue on tomorrow. We are going to get our next Caterpillar tunnel put out, and then the exciting stuff starts happening. Plants should be coming in, I really think by next weekend, if not the weekend after. Hopefully we get some dry weather. It's about time to, you know, now that we've got everything plowed, to get the disc down and get that tiller broken out, get our seed beds ready, our transplant beds ready, get the plastic down, and start getting some crops in the field. Hope you guys continue to follow us. If you like us, hit that subscribe button, and, you know, give us a shout out. You know, comment on Facebook, comment on YouTube, and just continue to watch us. We're going to keep showing you guys how we do things, and really excited because we've got our Farm Bureau certified market. Farm market is about finished. The tech school is building us our facility, and we're going to finish out the inside. So that means that where the Kubota was sitting at a minute ago is going to be where we're going to have an on-farm stand. So everything that you could expect from us that we grow, you can come right here to the farm and buy it. We'll set a schedule once we kind of figure out what we're doing with that, but we're going to have it open quite often. And then Angela and I are also going to be getting our canning license, so our microprocessing license. So we're going to be able to offer a few more goodies, kind of grabbing some recipes from my mom for jams and jellies. You know, Mom always won every 4-H fair that she ever entered with her strawberry jam, so I'm definitely going to be stealing that. So look forward to that. Continue selling our rubs, continue selling some of the other goods that we've got, but our vegetables are going to be our #1 sales. Tomatoes, folks, we're going to have tomatoes rolling in, squash, cabbage, cucumber, you name it. We're going to have it here on the farm. Locally grown. It's going to be fresh. And you know the best part about it? You can pull up here and you can see it growing. You can pull up here, you can see it being picked. And that to me probably means more than anything. You know what you're eating. You know where it's coming from, and be able to see it. And if you want to go out and you want to pick it fresh, shoot, I'll walk out there in the fields and we'll pick it together. So, but until next time, guys, I appreciate you following along. Hope you guys enjoyed this session, and I've got to get this tilled for Ose, and then I'm going to rest because I am tired today. So I appreciate it. Signing off, Ryan Emick, Strut and Rooster Farm. See you guys later.